All right, let's get started. What's good, BSK, and the rest of your name as well. We're just gonna be doing some review and analysis of the tiebreak games that happened in World Cup so far. If people want to play some viewer games too, I'm down to run it down. Get some games in. I'll bring some random OU teams. We'll see how that goes. Also, for those early joiners, let me show you guys a sneak peek of what's to come. Hold on. Where did that game go? Someone in it. Okay, hold on. I gotta find the leak. What's up, Gavin W? How you doing? I am hosting a OUBL tournament and invited some of my friends and some of the best players on Smogon, including Blunder. And it's going to be an 8-man tournament, and I'm going to be releasing those videos sometime soon. But it's been a lot of fun, so just a little sneak peek. Should be pretty hype. Alright, let's get into some of these games, see what's going on. Got France versus Germany, Hiko versus Ewin. Let me fix the dimensions. Alright, so this game is for all the marbles. After a long season of pool stage World Cup, these players are sent in to fight for their country and make it into the playoff stage. Electric Wind is representing Team Germany, Hiko is representing Team France, and this is a super important game because the winner of this best of 3 series, that's over here, France versus Germany. The winner of that series is able to make it to playoffs, which everybody cares about and everybody really wants to do. Really big deal. What's up, Black Balloons? All right, let's get started. Let's see what happens. Okay, turn 1, Dragapult into Tornadus lead just gets blown up straight away. Very interesting. Turn 2, Wheezing into wait, what? Huh? What did Landers just click, by the way? Well, that's very tragic because that was definitely one-shotting Wheezing with immense ease, and then it's a 6v4 in 3 turns. So that's tough, but what can you do? That's the game we play. Okay, it is taunt still, so Rock Sub means that Ewin can still pressure this out, perhaps? That Braber does a lot of damage, though. You think that really guy is a fraud? Don't worry. In the OUBL tournament we're hosting, Rillaboom goes crazy. Actually, that might be a lie. But the terrain it sets up goes crazy, trust. But yeah, I don't know. Rillaboom just completely fell off lately. With Sneasler gone, with Roaring Moon gone, it's just not that guy anymore. The terrain doesn't help out enough. I will say you can run Rillaboom with the... Oops. You can run Rillaboom with the Wogerpon, and then it's pretty good. Alright, so Rillaboom knocks it out, but Instinct gets forced out by Cinderace. Oh, wait a minute. It's not Boots on Dirge, which I guess makes sense. You got double hazard control. Wait, it's not... Is that Cloak? It didn't take leftovers, so I'm assuming it's either a Resist Berry or it's like some Covert Cloak. Gambit, I don't understand unless you're Terra-Firing here, which is not a bad play because Terra-Fire would win this long term. But I don't really understand why you would go to it now, because... Unless you're faster than Weezing guaranteed, even then, you're getting burned. So that's very interesting. I feel like if you're Terra Fire and you just send it right there, you beat Dirge 1v1. I don't know. Yeah, at this point, Weezing is just healing up naturally, completely defog the rocks off. I don't see how Ewin can win this game unless Wogerpon goes absolutely insane. Still has Tinglu for this Dragapult, and also somehow Corv is Spadef, I think. So it's taking 0 damage from that as well. To the people that just joined the stream, we're just going to be going over some World Cup tiebreaker games, and then we might do some viewer games or some other kind of replay analysis. If people want to send in some games, we can definitely take a look at those. Yeah, this game has been immensely garbage. And this, like I said, this is a tiebreak game. This is all the marbles on the line, and you get that turn 2 Sandsear Storm miss. It's tough. Alright, Rillaboom does counter some kind of Swords Dance Synthesis Ogerpon, so it does have that niche going for it. But it does lose to U-turn Ogerpon, which is what you would expect from a core like this with a lot of momentum. I don't know how Ewin can ever break through this at this point. Like, letting Gambit get burned is just game over. Yeah, I mean, like, you get that little chip on Tinglu, but then Grassy Terrain heals it back up to full, basically. Get the tear off. Ooh, okay. I see a world with that crit. If you're able to pressure... This is why keeping Landorus was a big deal, but... Oh my... What? I was gonna say... And it still applies. This is why keeping Landorus is a big deal, because imagine you have that helm damage to force that Rillaboom to click like knockoff or something, and then now you switch out, you U-turn on it, you bring Wogerpon back in, and Cudgel is claiming something else, so... That's tough, that's tough. But now Ogerpon comes in, kind of claims right now. Yeah, true chill, I agree. I think letting Gambit take that burn is game ending. Leftovers Rillaboom still taking like 43 from Terra Ivy Cudgel. So with Helmet, I feel like it was outplayable. And you can also position Ogerpon to come in when Grassy Terrain is going to end, so Rillaboom's healing even less. At this point though, like, I don't see... Yeah, that EQ doing 51 is crazy as well. Now you can always just go Rillaboom. 41, quite a bit of damage. Like, you could just Ivy Cudgel again, but this thing is always clicking glide. Yep. But now you U-turn. And Weezing still beats your Ogerpon too. Like, this is clipped. Like, that was a nasty turn 1 to get the KO on Torn, but every play after that, including the miss though, you can't discredit the miss. The miss really does suck. But the letting Gambit get burned, I think, is really going to end this game. However, that being said, Gambit doesn't get burned if Weezing dies in one shot to Sandsear Storm. So that's incredibly unlucky for Ewin. So Ewin was definitely winning that 80% of the time. But yeah, Dragonite, don't expect that to do anything. You can synthesis all you want, but it's not going to matter. Yep, Glide just knocks you out. I think he tries to go for a choke there, like hoping Rillaboom clicks Swords Dance or Knock or something like that. But without Ogerpon, it's just completely game over. Yep, and he forfeits. That's tough. To go out like that in tiebreak with that really tough turn 3, I think. Yeah, you might have to apologize to Rillaboom. That thing actually went crazy here. It was actually like one of the only mons that could fit on this 5 that beats the Synthesis Wogerpon set, which is funny. But yeah, this turn, really tragic, really unfortunate. Alright, let's take a look at US South versus Midwest. So this is relegation tiebreaker. I would say not as important to the overall scheme of tournaments, but a really big deal for each individual team. Because being relegated means you have to go through qualifiers once again, and nobody wants to go through qualifiers. It's such a pain. Alright, let's see how Langloy versus Old Spice Mike goes. Langloy, very respected SVOU player from the come up in SPL. I think was 4-1 at one point. Did end up 5-5, but that happens. Old Spice Mike is a very known SVOU veteran. He is definitely the best SVOU player on Team Midwest, so it makes sense that they sent him in twice for the tiebreak. Lang's team, it looks really disgusting. You see another Rillaboom. You talk about Rillaboom being a fraud, but it's made 2 appearances in tiebreak so far. I don't understand the point of this team though. Like, it just looks really, really weird. Huh. But Old Spice Mike is using a classic team that he spammed before. Hatterene with Iron Moth. This team would get blown up completely by Samurai Hisui, but I guess Lang doesn't really use it or something, if you're willing to risk that. Good lead at... Oh! I feel like you could just Volt Switch versus Lando 100% of the time. That thing's not clicking to Rocks versus you. And versus Kyurem, Volt Switch is better if it's like a special set. Oh my... What is going on here? Wait, what just happened? It just whisked into Hat twice, and it took this major psychic noise. This is a Solvest Hatterene, by the way. Like, it's willing to take this Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Pain Split trade. Doesn't really care about that. But that's pretty crazy. Oh my god! Landorus 2? Wait, that's actually a really good Lando. Because if that was hard Rotom, like if Rotom stays in and Volts, it can just Pain Split the next turn. Okay. Does get the rocks up because Hat isn't able to spin, or not spin block. I keep calling it that. It's not able to block rocks versus Heatran, because Heatran just Magma Storms you. You have nothing to touch it with. Okay, that's a great U-turn on the Heatran. For those of you that just joined, we're going to be doing a little watch party of all the World Cup games in the tiebreak. And then we're going to maybe do some viewer games or some other kind of analysis. If viewers want to send in their own replays, go ahead with that. Alright, so Iron Moth gets a T-Spike off, which is a major deal. But Great Tusk can spin like decently easy versus most of Mike's team. So I'm not sure if letting that Moth... Actually, no, there's a Garg, and you're not going to be Energy Ball and Iron Moth to T-Spike. So yeah, I think using that to apply pressure is definitely understandable. His Garg looks really big. You know what I'm just realizing, by the way? There's 0 fighting resist on Langloy's team. And now I see a Zamazenta with leftovers, presumably with Roar, versus a Cursed Garg. Oh, wait, this might just be over. Wait, you can't run 0 fighting resist or immunes in OU. Like, what is going on? Never seen a Moth switch into Heatran? Yeah, that's how you know it's not some kind of Terra Ground Blast or anything kind of niche to snipe Gargs and Heatrans. If it just switches in to get the T-Spike off. How much does Press do? Oh my god, Press just knocks it out. 200, this is like max HP Tusk because it has the speed booster, and I'm surprised it actually still gets knocked out. Maybe it was a roll. Like maybe Ling is fishing for a roll to get the spin off, but now it's just completely Jove. Like this Zam is just gonna win the whole game. Yeah, that's doing 42. And now you have Grassy Terrain to offset all the damage done by Salt Cure. Like, this is a tough watch, I'm gonna be honest. That's Aura. Wait, Aura to not bring fighting resist, or Aura to win with Za straight up like this? What's going on, Blarg, Kip, Engineer, Jannerino? Yeah. Oh, and then the crit just seals it. Not that there was a chance anyways, but the crit is just salt on the wound. What teammate would let Lang bring this build? I think South SVOU is pretty checked out right now. Oh, well, you could have done that a while ago to fish for that burn. But now, Garg... Now it's too late, I think. Everything is dead. What's up, Chino? Oh, Heavy Slam Garg. You know what? Garg was... This is a tough game, because when you really look at it, This matchup, if you have like a ghost type over Rillaboom, like a Petron over this Rillaboom, or a Goldango over this Rillaboom, this would just be a destruction. Because this Garg is killing everything. And then you have Heatran for Iron Moth, and then you have Rotom and Great Tusk for King Gambit. Like, if there was a ghost type, any answer to Za, like, I'm pretty sure Ling actually wins this game. She won if she went hard Tusk and Spin? Definitely true. Should Zama get banned? I don't know about that. I think if you ban Zama, it could create some kind of insane ripple effect that you don't want to see. What's the Patatex? Yeah, now this game's just over. Yeah, it's just... this was a tough watch. Because, like, I'm thinking, you replace useless Rillaboom with anything that beats Zamazenta. It could even be a Landorus, you know? It could be quite literally anything that can force out a Zamazenta with Roar Iron Defense. And the game is won because Garg is just going to beat everything slowly one by one. So that's tough. That's tough. But, you know, it happens. This is something you learn from. And now you're making sure to bring a hard Za counter every single game. Zama is a necessary evil? Exactly. That's the perfect way to describe it. Alright, next up we got, still on US South vs Midwest, Ox the Fox versus Averest. If Averest wins this game, it would just be game over for US South. They would just be completely done. This is why Rilla has no aura in Gen 9. He used to. People forget when Sneasler Rillaboom used to invade the entire tier. Helped Mike more than Ling? God. Say it ain't true. Say it ain't true. Alright. Oh, I'm on fast. Alright, so now we're in Oras. This tier I'm not too familiar with, but looking from these teams, I think I've seen this team before from Averest. It's like I think it's like Mental Herb Aerodactyl or something, or like some kind of Resist Berry maybe. It's not Sash, I know that for sure. Arrows in Gen 6 for whatever reason don't run Sash. Maybe it's Helmet for like low punting, you run some defense on it to lead. Diggersby, I think I've seen Quick Claw, which is pretty crazy. Any CTC builds featured in the tourney? Absolutely. I've used... How many CTC teams did I use? I've used 2 CTC teams, I think. Yeah, I've used 2. And most of US Northeast uses CTC builds in general. Oh my god. 71%. Missed Heat Wave, but gets the static. That's probably better for Ox, I want to say, because this Diggersby was just going to kill everything. Outspeed this defensive drill probably too. Alright, I think Arrow runs Defog too. Like, Oras offense is so janky because Aerodactyls are running this weird set. Defog Stealth Rocks without Sash, yeah. I think it's Helm for sure. Alright, Serp looks ridiculous right now. With Zapdos at 1 HP. And this Reflect Up, like, this is insane. How does Serp not just win on the spot, in fact? Unless this flinches. Ooh, okay. Oh! Flinch into go sideways is crazy, by the way. Wait. Light screen? Oh, okay. You're setting up the Volcarona sweep. Actually, yeah. Volcarona would just kind of win on the spot. Yeah, Volk should just win with +2 with Citrus Berry. Huh. Okay. Guess not. I guess not. You know, I will say... Let's see. I mean, that really sucks. First of all, that's terrible. I do wonder if Ox had an out with Bullet Punch Metagross plus Ice Shard Choice Band Weavile with Reflect Gun, but damn. That's tragic. That is so tragic for Midwest. Yeah, I mean, what can you even do now? Right? That crit. And now Manaphy. Wait, Manaphy looks really good too. Does it not? I don't know if you can one-shot cure him even though rocks are coming in. Oh, wait, rocks are gone. I forgot. I'm tripping. It's over. Yeah, that is really unlucky. Okay, it's not even Choice Band. I was going to say Choice Band can kill Volcarona through screens, but the fact that it's not even Choice Band means Volcarona definitely won this game without crit. Yeah, Doodle, this is tiebreak. This is US South versus US Midwest. However, it is relegation tiebreak, so it's not technically for all the marbles. Also, wow. I think that, wait, doesn't that also matter? Hold up. I don't think Scizor can get through Metagross unless it's Power Punch. Like, so you're at -1, you kill Keldeo, assuming you don't get burned. You're at -1. I think you still lose to Metagross anyways, but I mean, that's just salt in the wound as well. That's a super unlucky game. Yeah, burn 2. Just getting every single thing. That's tough. Midwest is now 1-1 versus South. And then I think the final game, but I'll check the thread to make sure. Okay. We're not watching this. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I pull up to the final game that's been done so far, and it's stall versus stall. Although, this looks like a semi-stall with Weavile. We're not watching this, right? Surely not. We'll watch a little bit of it. Maybe it's Shiesty in the fast game, but we'll exit out. Yeah, no. No, we're not watching this. I'm sorry. But this could be a chance to do some viewer replay analysis. PDT versus Winoni. Really? Okay, we'll check that. That seems pretty hype. Because I know that's UU. Should be much better than this. Watch on super fast. Alright, we're gonna try this PDT versus Winoni game because SVU is pretty hype and I like the look of these teams. Super offensive. Let me adjust the dimensions. Alright, judging from this. Okay. I actually have no idea. How do you stop Ogerpon? I assume it runs Stomping Tantrum or Knockoff. That thing looks insane. Thundurus also looks insane. Apple Lead? I think PDT disrespects some kind of random ice beam. Oh! Infestation? What is he cooking? Pickle Beam Infestation. Assault Vest, probably? This U game is a tiebreaker. It is US South versus Belgium. It's another relegation tiebreaker game, so not the highest of stakes, but still really important to each team. Okay, that infestation is really cool. It really stalled these screen turns out. Oh my god. What is this? Trick Scarf Deoxys? Okay, this is crazy. Oh my, that's 35 to Excadrill, really? So you just stay in, you just spam Moonblast. But this thing will Rapid Spin and then Stealth Rock versus you, so you're kind of cooked. Or not. I'm surprised it swapped out, but I guess Jirachi's Giga free. Just gonna spam Moonblast, get some chippage. Rocks finally come out. Rocks are such a big deal, by the way. Look at low kicks, look at Ogerpon Sturdy, look at Thundurus. Moonblast didn't crit a single time, and it clicked like 8. Surprising. Ironhead crits. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you respect Fire Punch or something crazy or Encore and Jirachi, so you just knock that out. And you just stay in, take this Earthquake for a lot of damage. Get that knockoff off. PDT probably wants Sax for low kicks. Yeah, he's also got an Averest for low kicks. That's like the best counter in the game to it. And this Keldeo, if it just Terra Waters or even just Calm Minds, is it just over? Oh yeah, this game is over. And this is Terra Water. Oh wow, okay. Do agility here. But what if PDT now Terras like Steel or something and always eats the hit? I guess not. Oh, wait, you have Hydrapple. You're fine. You have AV Hydrapple. It's always going to chew a hit from this. Yeah, even if there's Sludge Bomb, Hydrapple's going to chew it, and then Giga Drain always knocks you out. It's a good play so far. PDT is really cooking Winoni. Now you just Fickle Beam. Oh, what? What? Low kicks Okos and Nama plus 2 Terra Dark knock on a roll. That's surprising. Is this Keldeo just gonna Terra Steel his game? No. Oh. I mean, surely Terra Namorous always wins this. But I wonder if it's like Terra Steel Namorous and then Ogerpon can go for Predict Superpower versus you. have a chance, but damn, vacuum wave miss or power whip miss just completely ending the game right there. I do feel like PDT was in complete control in this whole game though. Like this Hydrapple knocking out basically both low kicks and Thundurus is ridiculous. Hydrapple is that guy. Ridiculous Pokemon. It's like max defense AV or something like that. Alright, well now I'm down to just play games with you guys, or if you guys send some replays, we can look over those too. See, like it could be shice replays, it could be random replays that don't mean anything at all, or like ones you want to improve on. But I'm down to either play or do that. Nothing really big on the schedule. If no one wants to play, we'll just look at more World Cup games, see how those are. So if anyone wants to, they can send a replay in the YouTube link down below, or they can challenge me on Smog Tours to any tier. And yeah, we'll just chill. We could look at Smog Tour replays actually, now think about it, because we didn't cover every single one in yeah, Doodle, go ahead and challenge. I'm lax on Smog Tours, LAX. I think we analyzed 3D versus I'm on Blunder Channel. Just keep an eye out for that. Zav versus... Who did Zav play? I don't know if we watched Zav's games. Oh, Zav versus Genius X. We'll definitely take a look at that while we're waiting. Alright, so this is Smog Tour playoffs. Zav GB versus Genius X. Zav GB won the second OLT in SV. Genius X is a very respected Draft League player and also SMOU player. Yeah, I think Blunder will be uploading. Me, Joey, and Blunder spectated IMA vs 3D, which is also Smog Tour playoffs. That should be coming up soon. But we're also going to try to catch these games as well. Random Battle Blitz. Maybe I can do this at the same time. Can I stream both? Maybe not. I'm down to play a Blitz game and then look into the Smog Tour series. But also, like I said, if viewers want to send in replays of their own, definitely down to check those out. Okay. Random Battle Blitz is a pretty crazy tier. Oh, I've heard nasty things about Pincurchin. Think you can make a viable team with 4 to 6 Encore mods. It's definitely possible. Encore is a... Oh, what the... What did it... What did it do? 80? What? Alright, it's fine. I'm gonna go lurk at the boss. Get my rocks up. Damn. This is... Oh, this thing is gonna sucker punch, is it not? No, it's not. Okay. We could also try some team building too. That could be fun. 4 to 6 Encore mods. Well, let's look at what has Encore in the first place. Grafferai. Yeah, I'll open up the builder. We'll see if we could try to make something cool with that. Oh, I forgot to fix my... Thank you for that reminder. Totally forgot to fix that. Alright, you might have been cooking with the 4 to 6 Encore, but definitely not 4 to 6 Confused Vey. That's definitely evil. I'm just gonna dance. Ooh. That's a big burn. I think we just lose. This thing outspeeds me anyways. It's over. Alright, that's game. Now let's look into team building maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure where to what to take the direction of these streams when games aren't ongoing. So I'll definitely open to feedback. But all right, GG. Oh yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, for the people that joined early. Oh wait, never mind. This is a sneak peek to something we have cooking up. We have a tournament with OUBLs. That's going to be a lot of fun. That should be coming out either this weekend or on Monday, so definitely stay tuned for that. Alright, let's see. Let's see what all has Encored OU. Obviously, you could pull up Wogerpon. Obviously, you could pull up with Valiant. Yeah, maybe we'll do some ladder games live, honestly. That could be fun. With 4 Encore. You can also have Dragonite, Tinkaton. Tinkaton for the rocks. Dragon for the sweep. Now, how do we fill out this team? We want something fast. Spin blocker probably, like a Dragapult. Then we want a ground type. Probably a Great Tusk. This team looks horrendous, but 4 to 6 Encore. That game went better than my appearance on Blunder's channel. Hey, it happens. There's always more chances to stun on us in videos. If you ever catch us laddering. Oh, Wellspring has like a little icon too. I like how PS is finally like streamlining their updates to make sure things look nice. All I'm saying is, if I pull up on a ladder game with this team, Hyper Offense is going to be very, very sad. Yeah, let's try it for sure. I'm down for like 1 or 2 games maybe on ladder. Just see how it goes. This is the worst team ever, by the way. What is this? We got 4 fairy weeks? This can't be it. We need a different... we need a new ground type. Maybe it's time for treads, but then we have double steel. Gliscor could be pretty cheap. Some kind of spike set. Then we would really be screwing over still. CTC Glazer IDM. Alright, let me put this team together and then I got you. What's up, Lang? I'm sorry we had to show that game. That was tough. I was saying if you had like a Petron or like a Goldango over Rillaboom or something, I think you were gonna be pretty favored, but it happens, it happens. Taunt Lando in case you Encore status move. If you taunt into Encore, or if you Encore something and then you taunt it, what happens? I actually have no idea. But I think we could make this like a Gliscor. That would be pretty cringe, but pretty decent, I think. Scale Shot Knight? We could do Scale Shot with Great Tusk. We'll definitely need Great Tusk though. Alright, let's do it like this. Let's do Headlong, Spin, Ice Spinner, and then we can Rock Move or Close Combat. I think Close Combat's fine. Like Terra Fairy or something. Okay. And then let's try Loaded Dice. Scale Shot, Fire Punch. Fire, and then I think you run Adamant on this. Because you can. CTC Glazer IDM using CTC Sun Team. Encore, unfortunately, is doing nothing because Specs Wake is just going to try to come in a million times, but it's all good. People don't respect Scale Knight. Yeah, that's true. I think people don't because rocks have to be off for it to do something, right? So people are always like, yeah, I'll just keep rocks up anyways. Doesn't matter. All right, we do have the nice free Stealth Rock, but Ninetales is being led here. Versus Sun, I kind of like lead Ogerpon into Tails. I don't mind if this thing gets burned, I think, because knocking this Heat Rock off is a pretty decent trade for me. Yeah, that's fine. And we can knock something else. If they go Venu here, we do have to Encore, unfortunately. Okay. Hat gets knocked off the eject button. Now we can try to get our rocks up with Tinkaton. Alright, perfect. Free rocks, free rocks. What's up, Silver J? Guys, is it crazy to Terra Encore here? Is that just ridiculous? We don't have a ground switch in anyways. Yeah, this is CTC's Sun sample. This is a tricky turn. I'll just Valiant, I think. I feel like ground move is just... Yeah, ground move makes a lot of sense to me. And if they spin, we can Calm Mind. Alright, Ice Spinner. So we should force this out now. And go for a Calm Mind, I think. Or we could just Moonblast. I don't mind Moonblast. Venusaur might come in here. I haven't actually seen Skyplate on Dragonite, but that would actually be ridiculously strong now that I think about it. Because you get that extra boost from having same stab as Terra Blast. Maybe we try Skyplate. That could be really cool. But yeah, you guys saw me kind of just throw sets together. When you like play enough, you kind of just get a feel for it naturally. Like I'm not saying that this is a good team, but like being able to put sets together must be really hard for someone looking to improve or someone looking to experiment with new things. Is this Tuscan a Terra? I'm kind of down to Terra myself. Block this spin for sure. Yeah, we catch the Terra Fire with Shadow Ball. Should 2-hit KO. Goes for Headlong. Headlong, I think that... I don't know if that was a mid-roll or like a high roll, but now we can just Shadow Ball. So it's looking quite good for us. Terra's gone, which means Venusaur can't cook us because we still have Dragonite with Sash up. Or not Sash, Multi-Scale. Yeah, Sharpbeak D-Knight. That actually seems really cool. I might have to tap into that. That seems really fun. So we'll try something like that with the... With Jolly. Let me make sure I have that. Oh yeah, I understand the Rand Blitz. Don't worry about that. I don't mind stream sniping. Like, if a viewer wants to stream snipe, they totally can. Like, I feel like I'm doing these to like get games in versus people. They can get high games versus like a high ladder, high level player. See how they can improve maybe. So if they want to stream snipe, that's kind of on them. Like they can if they want. I'm not gonna stop them. All right, this game looks completely done. I think we should just win. Oh wow, we're faster than Venusaur. Is CTC's greedy ass really modest Venusaur? No way he's modest. That's cheap, man. Alright, here I'm just gonna... I want to make sure I don't get swept by Cerulege still. So I think I'm just gonna Ogerpon. I kinda like Ogerpon and Encore. We've never actually clicked Encore yet, but I think Dragapult is probably the safe play. Yeah, I'm surprised you guys see so much Sharpbeak, because I've like never seen Sharpbeak, but it seems really legit. Like that's just, the Terra Blast is just so strong with it. Keyberry Dragonite. I'm not sure about that one. I have seen Covert Cloak Terra Ice Dragonite used by Volcanion is good. That actually swept me one time on ladder. Alright, Big Boss Slayboy Cardi is in. We're just gonna Hex. So this is a guaranteed win versus us because we get the Hex off damage, and then they have to sneak to revenge us, and then we can Encore sneak with Tinkaton. They run solo Terra Blast with Encore Roost DD. That makes sense actually. We'll try that as well. That seems really cheap. The only way CTC Glazer could win is if we choked and swapped out on Bitterblade, so then we can't Encore them. Alright, GG. Alright. I'll leave a little bit if anyone else wants to challenge. Otherwise, we're gonna hop on the ladder, see how that goes. How do I have all these sprites? I have the sprites because it's a Chrome extension called PS3D Sprites or something like that. They're not the best sprites though. Like, as you can see, it looks quite scuffed. Like this Great Tusk looks a little grainy and blurry. And this Walking Wake looks a little ridiculous. The username is lax on smogtours.psim.us. Forgive me, Base Lord. Don't worry, he forgives you. I don't see a challenge from you, Doodle. While waiting for the challenge, we'll tap into this Zav GB versus Genius X Smog Tour playoff game. Super high stakes. 9 weeks of 9 weeks of grinding for hours leads to this moment. Zav has a very interesting looking sun. Oh my god. Is it like Scarf Tusk or something? Or no, it must be Slow Patch and then like Attack Boost Tusk just knocks it out completely. Wow, that's tough. That's crazy. Again, if you want to chow, it is LAX on smogtours.psim. Alright, Silver J has hit me up. Alright, we got a sinister looking Webs team. What does Torn do on Sun? I don't know. I think this might be an Assault Vest Torn just meant to be a pivot into special moves. Because Sun does struggle to switch into things like Iron Moth and stuff like that. So maybe it's intended to be like a pivot for that sort. Like this Life Orb Tornadus is only doing 38, so it's definitely like some Giga Spadef, maybe like slow AV Torn. Alright, we're gonna play Silver J. Using a very disgusting web team. I like the Breloom pick, very cool. So versus Webs, it's really tricky into Rabombi specifically. Like if this was a Araquanid team, I would just lead Dragonite. I would just Dragon Dance, Encore, Dragon Dance again, win the game on the spot. But because it's Rabombi, they can have Stun Spore. Choice Band Darkrai and Tinglu. A physical Darkrai is actually pretty cool. It really snipes a lot of things that people don't expect. But yeah, here I think it's just a Tinkaton lead. Yeah, this does look like very early DLC. Only real ones remember Breloom being used, but that was back when Bro had Spore. Now it doesn't have Spore or anything. Look how far the Mighty have fallen. From overused in up to Gen 6, I want to say. Maybe even Gen 7, right? What was Breloom's tier in Gen 7? But from overused all the way to NU. What happened to my boy? Rispher you kind of just always have to Thunder Wave it to try to encore it into webs. But also, you could make an aggressive play and expect them not to Thunder or go for a Sunspore, I mean. So just go for the rocks. Yeah, I was a big Breloom Glazer as well. I missed that, man. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. What gen? Wait, what was it in what's it called? What tier was it in Gen 7? Don't think it was OU, right? Yeah, it's not OU. Okay. It's in UUB. Look at these threats in UUBL, by the way. Jesus Christ. Gallade, Mega Dragonite, Conk, Buzzwole, Hoopa, Hair. Dude, UUBL in Gen 7. If you guys think Gen 9 is power creep, you gotta take a look at Gen 7. This is crazy. Love you too, Feeny. Appreciate that. Alright. Now we're just gonna encore, I think. Spin is so free though. Yeah. I kind of like having the Bloom to encore their Goldango, because Gold kind of smokes us. So maybe I will hard pull. Nah, he's speed booster. Nah, we'll just encore. Okay, Steel Beam lock in. Trying to catch the drag pull, Steel Beam into encore. I respect that. Now I'm happy to let Tinkaton go. The same tier as Dragonite with Z, Mega Pinsir. That's crazy, right? How is Breloom in the same tier as Dragonite with Z? Mega Pinsir, Salamence, Latios Mega Gardevoir Gallade. Like, what is going on in Gen 7? What a ridiculous tier. Alright, Samurott comes in. Oh, these hazards are really gonna stack up. But Samurott is low-key setup fodder for D-Knight. So I'm just gonna T-Wave. For those of you new to the stream, just want to give a quick shout to a future project that should be coming out quite soon. I'm hosting a OUBL tournament, so with guys like Solgaleo, guys like Lugia, Regieleki. We're gonna see if those guys are broken or not, but we'll see. Appreciate that, Tinlock. Much love. Alright. Samurott is in. I kind of want to just Dragonite and just set up on the whole gang, to be honest, and just win. No, this is not ladder. These are friendly games versus viewers. You guys can go ahead and challenge me, and I will get to you. Let's see. I could also Tusk and try to threaten a spin, force Goldango in, set up Dragonite later. I kind of like that more, because we can set up Dragonite versus a lot of things, so I think we're okay. I'm gonna Ice Spinner here, expecting Goldango to come in. Isn't that just Uber's you? No. I forgot to mention, actually. It's OUBL, you can only have 2 of them on your team. So 4 of your team is going to be OU, and then 2 of them are going to be one of the OUBL guys. So we're going to come to the conclusion of whether or not these guys are broken after all. Oh no. We've lost. Unless it's Aqua Jet. If this is Aqua Jet, I'll take the L. No. We just have Dragonite in that case, but this might have been a little ambitious. Okay, it is Aqua Jet after all. That means we are forced into Dragonite gaming from a nice play, Ice Spinner staying in, expecting the Goldango Rapid Spin. We don't need a Terra. We can just Dragonites. Where's the tourney being hosted? So it's actually an invite-only tourney. I'm inviting some of the best OU players, including Blunder, Helam, those guys. And then we're doing like a little in-house tournament that I'm going to be recording. We've actually recorded most of those games already, so it's going to be a lot of fun once I get that out. But maybe I could host a viewer tournament of the same thing. I think that could be really hype, honestly. Would love to see a collab with you and Blymax. Yeah, Blymax. I like Blymax. He's really shice. He made some of the most broken teams in this tier. Alright. And now, this is where the Thunder Wave pays off, boys. We're just gonna roost until we get a paralysis. Come on now. Anytime now. Do you think Pokemons go to heaven? I hope so. It's a fun question. I hope so. I hope they have a nice time. I guess the Pokemon anime never does talk about like when Pokemon die. That would be pretty sad. Alright. Look at that Sharpbeak damage. Shout out to whoever mentioned Sharpbeak. That's crazy damage, boys. Oh my god. 57 to Goldengo. You can't make this up. Do we just win, in fact? Yeah, P Open was tough, but it's all good. I think I did win PUPL, and I got pretty lucky there. So it happens. Pokemon is just a game of pick and choose. Sometimes they reward you, sometimes they say hell no. But good luck with your game versus Dugsa. That's a tough opponent. Good stuff, Doodle. That Sharpbeak. 57 to Goldengo at +1. Without Adamant, by the way. That's pretty good. I think this Treads is going away too. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, oh my. Guys, whoever chefed up this Dragonite originally, this is cheap. This is so cheap. 2019 Lax was the greatest peak ever. I appreciate that. We're far from that in the modern day, but that's okay. I'm content with where I was. I think this is straight Dragonite sweeps. Shout out to whoever came up with that. Or Encore. I don't think we did click Encore as Tinkaton. That's a big deal, actually. We Encore with Tink, but we didn't Encore with anything else. GG. Alright, we'll get another game in. Volcania's good. What's good, Xiaomi? After you're done, I'm the best to ever do it. Understandable, but there is a line. And I think if this is the correct order of me being challenged, it's Doodle next. I can also swap up the teams, so we can have a little more diversity. See how it goes. Oh, I clicked Dragonauts on accident. It's fine. It don't matter. Luckily, he was the last guy. Alright, now we'll play Doodle. I will use... What should I use? Got a lot of random teams. This team versus Wyad, I think, is really cool. With my Blaziken set. Your original D-Knight was with Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake makes sense. Encore could just have some crazy matchups. Alright, we're playing against 22 Doodle now. Bring in some kind of Cinderace bulky offense. Balance, maybe. Yo, do you guys see this Glamora sprite, by the way? Looks pretty sick. If it's bullying, it's not intentional. I want you guys to know that. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here. Ogerpon and Cinderace are quite free leads into me. I think it's just Dragapult. Great Tusk with Lang Spread also matches well into it. I think it is just Dragapult though. Alright, Hiko says the Draco was a max roll. Ah, that's tough. That's tough. It happens. Alright, this looks like it looks like defensive gold, honestly. But you know what? My team has no switch-ins to Goldengo. So we're just gonna let our Gambit get popped, I think. But that's tough. Gambit is so good in this matchup. Could bank on it being defensive, but it definitely looks like Scarf Gold. Let's see. Nah, I think we go for the Blaziken dub. Yeah, it definitely looks like Scarf. That damage I think also tracks. And now a double into Ninetales works to get screens up, but I also could Iron Head this Great Tusk to chip it. But I'm thinking Blaziken doesn't even need that chippage, so I'll just Iron Head. I'll just get some damage in. Scout out the set if it's Helm or something. It is Helm. Now we can just go Ninetales. One attack Dragonite is just evil. I agree, I agree. No good YouTuber would run that D-Knight set against his viewers. You're right. I feel bad about that. Alright, we get our Veil up. It's nice. I'm really looking to this Blaziken sweep. Should be hype. This Veil's pretty free. If they go Cinderace, I think it's just an Encore lock. Oh, Kira. That's really surprising. I might just Moonblast here. Get some chippage. Clear Body Gambit. Does Gambit even get Clear Body? No. It gets Pressure. Do you guys remember when that guy on ladder would use Pressure King Yeb with Sub Protect Swords Dance? Pepperidge Farms remembers. That guy was a menace to society. Alright, Clef comes in. Takes 18. That must be some kind of Spadef invest. But now I kind of want to go Glimmora, get some rocks, but then Clef also walls that. So I think actually hard switching to Gambit is probably the play. I think it's just getting rocks up. Oh, Clear Amulet. Yeah, Clear Amulet definitely has a niche, I think. But at that point, if you're counter teaming Lando so bad, couldn't you just Defiant for the flex? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna get more Chip versus Tusk. Alright, Cinderace is in. This could be low kick, but I'm low-key kind of down to go for this trade into it. Although this is defensive, so Katao is actually not going to knock it out. Yeah, let's just Glimmora then. Glimmora is fair. Court change. Oh! Alright, I'll take those rocks off. For sure. It's all good, dude. What happens? Listen. This might feel bad, but you gotta keep in mind, when you make mistakes like that, you never make them again. You always remember. Here, I guess we can just Mortal Spin if Court Change comes again. Yeah. Yeah, new Glimmora model looks awesome, by the way. It looks so much better than what I had for that 3D sprite. Like the one from the Chrome extension, that one definitely looked a little silly. Actually, I'll Earth Power. Goldingo might come in here. Yep, we do catch the Goldingo, which is great. Get some chippage off. The drop. This forces it to make it rain, I want to say. Low-key, I might just stay in here so I can set a Blaziken. Alright, that's fine too. We get some major damage on this. And now we go King Gambit. Crazy play to make is the hard switch Dragapult on the Tusk that comes in. But Tusk, now that it's taking poison, absolutely, I'm just going to stay in Katao. We don't need to mess around with that. Yep, Cinderace, makes sense. Ooh, there's a lot. Alright. I'm just going to Katao again because court change is quite obvious here. You missed the 2D models? Honestly, I just can't take Showdown seriously with 2D models in modern games. I feel like it just looks a little silly. Alright, Ogerpon is in. Why are there 13 people watching? Alright, here I think I want to sack Glamora to get these T-Spikes off and the T-Spikes up on their side. Everyone running clear amulet steals as if Goldango doesn't block parting shot for free. Some Goldangos lately have been running Shadow Ball, so they're trying to snipe those golds. Or some, what's it called? Some Pecherons have been running Shadow Ball. Apologies. Now I want to Dragapult, I want to say. Could also Tusk, try to get a spin off. What's the Blaziken set? It's some shice that I made. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this team up. Where is it? It's Overheat, Focus Energy, Terra Blast Fairy. Originally it was gonna be Protect, which would have 6-0'd in the game I actually brought the team in, but unfortunately I was too scared of Dragonite and I was a coward and I changed the set. Alright, Goldango gets dropped. Do you record a ladder vid each day or multiple in one sitting? I usually try to do each day to keep it fresh and make sure I have new cool teams to showcase. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Blaziken win. AKA, I'm gonna just let King Gambit die. Oh yeah, I guess I was accidentally on main as well, so if anyone was challenging there, I didn't see that. Oh, I forgot we're slow Gambit. Alright, I kind of want to spin off, but I think we're okay. It's time for Blaziken, guys. Bring in Darkrai on the Shadow Balls and Gold on Malignant parting. Yeah, the matchup with Goldango forces so many 50-50s with his opponents. It's tough. Oh, I actually misclicked Encore there, but I think that works out for us. Because now we get a Veil up. Okay, just gonna Moonblast here. I guess if you bring in Ogerpon versus, like, you let Tusk die and you bring in Ogerpon, then you're forcing me to not set up with Blaziken. But we're gonna go for it anyways. Oh, Terra goes to get the spin. I respect that. I respect that for sure. Unfortunately, it's time for the boss to come in and show people how it's done. Look at us eat that headlong rush with immense ease. Yeah, I agree. 2D models also confuse me. Like, it just looks off, you know? It just looks weird. Alright, Ogerpon does get blown up by this, by the way. We just have to connect our overheats. The big boss is in. I don't even think we need the Focus Blast. I feel like Terra Blast should take care of him, but we could eat our words right now. This kills, right? This for sure kills. I'm not tripping. The big boss. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's Blaziken. Oh, could be AV Kyurem. That's true, but we should live AV Kyurem. Oh, nope. With that crit, it's always over. All right. Just gotta connect. Come on now. Show them how it's done. You haven't played SE on the Switch. The model makes you think Slitherwing was tiny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. King Gambit also looks so tiny, but then you see the actual sprite they made for the 3D one here, and he's a big guy. Appreciate that, Feeny. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, no. Wait, what? Why did that eat so well? It's all good. Just don't get paralyzed. Oh, no. Come on, you got this, Blaziken. Lock in. Does Terra Blast kill at this range? Based off math, I'm saying hell no. We gotta connect another one. Come on, Blaziken! No! We lived! We lived! Come on, Blaziken! Don't let me down like this. You already let me down in Smogon Premier League. Not like this. Alright. If this is Trailblaze, we lose. We gotta connect. We gotta do it. No, it's not plot armor. This is guaranteed crit every single attack with a focus energy scope lens. That's the purpose of the set. You crit through everything. Yes! Yeah. If we were to like analyze this game seriously, you could definitely Moonlight spam with Clefable and try to win, but I think the combination of Pull and Defensive Tusk with bulky Vs is able to take out the Ogerpon anyways, but yeah. Yeah, we live Cudgel, obviously barring crit, but yeah, I'm glad Blaziken finally got to show off and do something. Let's see who's next. We already played Silver J, so we'll play MRH 1106. What's another... Oh, this is a fun team. Oh, wait, Roaring Moon is banned. Wait, I forgot. Hey, let me fix this up real quick. Yo, I forgot Roaring Moon is banned. Yeah, that game was really close. GG to you, Doodle. Don't listen to the haters. I mean, you can learn from games, and people can say it in ways that aren't so rude. Let's see. How can I fix this team? I want to bring Necrozma, but I also want... I need speed control. Just like Iron Moth, I think. Oh yeah, we'll just use Iron Moth. Why not? Might as well slap in a little something. A little Toxic Spike action. This. Right. We will play... There's MRH now. Oh god, what have I gotten myself into? Big Smogon banned Roy Moon to nerf the Necrozma Sun team. Now that's just a fact. Whoa, this guy got hella medals. Let's see. Top 100? Top 100 on 3 SV gens. That's pretty impressive. Good stuff. Ghost Resist Warrior Whirl. Ghost Resist is Assault Vest Slitherwing with 508 SPDF. Never fear. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna be honest. However, we do have Solar Beam Necrozma for that Ursaluna snipe. Iron Hand Sprite is cursed. Yeah, it's one of the worst ones there. I can't even lie. It's definitely very terrible. Alright, Slitherwing here. Free U-turn. Alright, we're going to our big boss here. Even if this thing clicks, what's it called? Expanding Force. We're going to chew that up. Dude, look at this. Look at this. Listen, this is the Ghost Resist. 660 special defense. Yeah, he might farm me with the tech. I'd be okay with that. Look at this, 660 SPDF, guys. This is the guy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, you know what is a big threat? This Hatterene. This is actually a major threat. I don't want to let my Necrozma go down so early. But maybe this guy doesn't even live Ursaluna Facade anyways, so who knows? Yeah, we don't actually have anything for this. Ooh, okay, okay. Could come on with Necrozma. It's probably my best play. Not even AV Mag touching that. That's a fact. This is the greatest pivot ever. And 306 attack still? Take that. We'll take that. Alright. I think we have to try to Calm Mind. However, Hoopa does Giga counter us, unfortunately. Oh, it's actually offensive Hatterene. Okay. So now we'll just Solar Beam. Knock this out. Yeah, guys, don't worry about matchups or even if you win or anything. I'm not going to take offense from it. This is all good and fun, and hopefully people can learn a little something from it if a game is shiced. So yeah, don't trip about that. It's all good. Alright. Here I kind of want to Iron Moth. Ooh. Okay, I like this. I like this. Solar Beam should force out Ursaluna. They could stay in. That would be tragic, but we could also get our T-Specs up, which is phenomenal. Nice. Alright, now we can send in the boss. Eat up this Expanding Force, or not. Well, now we will, because I assume it's going to click here, because we can't, remember, you can't First Impression in Psychic terrain. They calling this guy the next Blissey? Blissey wishes it could have 660 SPDF. That's what I'm saying. How much you guys think this Expanding Force even does? I'm gonna guess 70. From a Hoopa, I'll take that for sure. Oh, I'm max HP as well. So I think it might still be a roll with max HP. We'll see. Maybe 70 is way too egregious though. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh my guys. No, it's the man himself, bro. It's the wing. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. But now what? We're fried still, but that was cool. That was cool. I think it's Wake. Wake should eat a hit. Ninetales should eat a hit, but I don't think we actually KO it back. Yo, that's a Terra Psychic Expanding Force to a super effective mod? Like, come on now. Come on now. It's just, I think we have the Draco. This thing's giga bulky. Oh my. Talk about living. Indeed, he just can't, just casually eating that. Alright, now we gotta make some sacks, I fear. Slithering goes down. Who do we sack next? Might be Ninetales? Does Ninetales eat a hit? It's got pretty good bulk, right? 236 SPDF, 349 HP. No, we definitely drop. Yeah, we 100% drop, but what else can we do? Is it Iron Moth sack? Like, what is Iron Moth doing, guys? If it's Earthquake hands, like, Iron Moth is doing absolutely nothing. It might be a sack here. But we could also Fiery Dance boost up a million times. That could be shiced. Okay, let's just Weather Ball. Yeah, we drop. Alright. But terrain is down now, so King Von has to be sacrificed here. RIP. Did we get the boost? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Let's think about this. We'll get another one up. Because this thing is gonna click Trick Room into Curse. By getting it up, we're stalling out Trick Room, right? Let's see. Oh! Iron Hands. LeBron! Oh, Jesus. That is Sun boosted and booster. Did that matter? It probably did. Oh, wait. I forgot this thing was already burned, so the T-Spikes actually don't help at all. Alright. Thought easily KOs Iron Moth. I want to say it's gooped, guys. I want to say I lose badly. But I think there's a world. I think there is a world. So we eat this Facade for sure with max HP. And now Trick Room goes away. We Headlong Rush to catch the Mimikyu. This should die to 2 hits, right? Does this die? Oh! Oh, it's red card! Yo, we won! Oh my god. That's crazy. GG. Oh my god, that endgame works perfectly because it's red card Mimikyu. Wow. Wow. That was actually ridiculously close. Alright, GG to them. That was a nail biter. Alright, move on to the next one. So it's Langloy. I'm gonna bring my super shice team. You guys might have seen this on Blunder's channel. What's up, Cody Larson? Shoutouts, my guy. A member. Alright, we're bringing some Giga Heat now. Oh god, tell me that isn't Toxic Spike wheezing. Please. Although, I'm looking at my Torkoal. Okay, I'm looking at my Torkoal with Eruption. Looking kind of shiced. It's looking kind of shiced. Yeah, you guys remember this video? Dude, we went insane in this video. You guys should definitely check it out if you haven't. It's on Blunder's channel. I think it's called Room Service Superior or something like that. Super hype. I'm just gonna Psynoise turn 1. Why not? Yeah, this is gonna do a lot of damage. 51 clean. Alright, now we're gonna Trick Room. And now we're gonna explode. Or should we Healing Witch? No, we're gonna explode. Why not? Goodbye, Gliscor. Now we bring in the boss. Do we Terra? Is that insane? That's insane, right? We're just gonna erupt. Oh, we crit. We're so lucky. Now we just flame. Guys, I'm looking at Superior right now. Oh crap, this actually doesn't let us go Superior. Nah, we're going for it. We're going for it. We're going for it. I don't care. I don't care. The boss is in. Surely you don't Swords Dance. No! Why would you Swords Dance versus Torkoal? Oh, it's over. It's a disaster. Alright, we're just gonna sack Torkoal. Now we're gonna bring in Dragapult? Question mark? I think it is Dragapult. Okidogi forces Terra though, pretty instantly. It's not bad. But then once they're Terra'd, what do you do, right? Yeah, I think we gotta let Dragapult go. It looks really nice in this and for the last ones, but that Swords Dance on Sun Torkoal was crazy, bro. Okay. Wait, now I'm just gonna go Dogi. Now we keep Dragapult. That's big. Wait, this is huge. Now let's just CC. Yeah, why not? Let's just CC. Real ones would have outplayed all the suckers with Synth. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Alright. I'm gonna Hard Superior. And set this Johnson up. Is it Sludge Bomb? It is Sludge Bomb. That's fine. I will... Is it worth knocking this out is my question. Terra Blast. This thing is basically at 1 HP, right? Yeah, we could just Storm again. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot Wheezing counter Superior. That's funny. Alright, now we just Shadow Ball. Claim our dub, or kill rather. King Gambit is back in. The Menace. It's looking decent for Dragonite. Oh, it is Contrary, but I forgot Wheezing's ability actually completely nullifies that. It's funny. It was Gunk. Gunk doesn't kill? Are we for real? I don't mind Hard Switch Pult here. I could see a world that Dragonite lives, but I could also see a world that we get Shamoked. I'm just gonna Draco. No, I guess Dogi is free every time. Yeah, this is Dogi. Now we can just click CC, just spam it. Luckily I did not burn Terra on a -2 Superior. Thank God. Alright, big damage for us on Zogapon. It's Trailblaze. Just E-speed this. Just Encore the Za, see what it's about. Howl. Alright, I think we win now. This team is super shiced for those of you that remember it. Look at Torkoal. Eruption, everything. We just Shadow Ball here. We're not going for any choke plays, missing Draco. Alright, I am down to... Do we have to Encore? I think we do. Nice. Just DD twice. It's not Terra Ghost. Yeah, EQ wins. Alright, GG. That was pretty fun. Shouts that team. A great one. I did bring it to Smog Tour and get absolutely ass blasted by Garg Sand, though, to be completely honest. So it's not a good team, but it's shiced. Alright. Let me open this team. I am not using Veil. I am I'm sorry, Lang. Okay. Volcania's Grand was going to be my next opponent, but got quite a few more. What should we bring here? Oh, okay, okay. Guys, I'm going to show you some crazy secret techs here. Oh god, not this team. Oh god, this is disgusting. Alright. Let me show you guys the tech. Tap in for this. We got Sash Ogerpon with counter lead with spikes. We got Nasty Paw Draining Kiss Mew that's meant to pretend it's the lead. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We have SD Val, which is terrible in this metagame, but we'll cook with it. Oh, we also have Toxic Moth. I forgot about that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nasty Paw Mew. It's time. Oh, God. This is a terrible lead. Wait, Iron Jugulus actually spries us. Now I see it. It's fine. We just spike up. Don't get confused. Uh-oh. Oh, no! It's all good. It happens. It happens. Ooh, that is tough. That is tough. I think I kind of want a Mew and set up. Or just Draining Kiss. Because I'm looking at... What else would I tear? I would tear a Moth, but Moth always loses to his Moth. Yeah, we don't get that spike up. That's really bad. Because it could be Sash Cloyster. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, team. Alright, I'm going to do a play that I never recommend anyone else to do. AKA an early Terra. Please don't do this. Yeah, I assume this would taunt me, so I can't Nasty Plot. That does... Oh god, not again, not again. Thank god, thank god. Alright, the boss is in. Let's see, let's see. I want to say I sack my pull. Nice. This has to be Gleam to knock us out too. Nice, nice, nice. This is good damage. Okay, I like this. Now we just go Val. Yeah, Mew needs better abilities. I don't like Secret Noise, guys. What is up with that? Uh-oh. Okay, okay. Okay, it's all good. It's winnable. It's winnable. It's barely winnable, but it is winnable. Alright. I think it's Za first. I think we lose to Comfy, which is embarrassing, but we also would have had spikes up versus this Cloyster. So it's all good. Okay, Za comes in. I'm gonna CC again. And now I'm gonna Iron Moth and Gleam this. Yeah, we take a lot from that, but you can't do much. Okay. Cloyster comes in. It's Sash, right? Dude, if we had spikes up, oh, we would. It's all good. That's tough. That's tough. You know what could happen, though? They might Terra out of fear to ground, and then we can Ice Fang. Oh, it's Ghost. Never mind. GG. Give Zarude an actual ability. I agree with that. Zarude is my man's. And he stays being snubbed. Alright, next up. We got Inertial Initiative. What shall we bring next? Let's see. Ooh. It's Belly Bolt time. Oh, this guy out-heated us with Jolteon. Hopefully that's not sub-Jolteon. I think I would lose on the spot. You guys are just tapping in. We're just doing some viewer games right now. Maybe give a little opportunity to learn or not. All good. We're just chilling, having some fun. Jolteon is scary. Oh, this guy also got hella badges. Top 30 with Jolteon. That's quite impressive. No, Smooth Master. I'm going to pass the team. I was just going to do it after we get some games in. Crazy GXE with Jolteon, really. Oh, 89 GXE with Jolteon? Who is this legend? 2030 ladder? Hold the phone. This guy might be a beast. I think I'm gonna use my cheap AV Alola Mola and just get a free flip turn. Where is that team? Where's our Blaziken team? It's up here. Listen, Jolteon's got nothing on Aloe. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Why did that do so much? Alright, it's looking good. It's time to bring in the boss. Going for a soak. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Now we could throw in a toxic, or we could just... Oh, I'm not Volt Switch, I'm Discharge. Why am I that? Okay. We're gonna soak you again. I think we just click this for life. Oh, buddy. You do not want to Swords Dance in front of the boss. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Looks like AV based off that damage. So I'm going to go Aloe. I'm going to thread in another Mirror Coat here. Flip turn. Okay, now we can go Tink. Ooh, nice Flamethrower. That's why this guy is 89 GXE. Don't sleep, don't sleep. I'm just going to Rocks up though. We don't have a Spin Blocker. Is Terra here insane? Nah, I'd win. Don't do this at home, guys. Don't do this at home. Nice. And now who's taking this Thunder Wave? Jolteon, so nothing is. My bad. Alright, get a Hard Tusk once. And then I think Aloe on the potential Terra Blast or something crazy. Okay. Now we can Flip turn. Nice. Bring our Tink back in. Do you think we'll have another suspect soon? Honestly, no. Well, it could be Wellspring. If anything, it's going to be Wellspring. But who knows? And a Great Tusk on the Jolteon. Nice. Now I'm going to click Knockoff. Oh, here's where the Fairy comes out. Guys, I think we lose the Jolteon. I'm going to be honest. Let's see. Garg suspect? I wish. Garg is cheap and lacks skill. but it's really good. Oh, we're charged up. Now I'm just gonna discharge. It's gonna do a lot. Oh, okay, okay. Nice Tusk. Good play, good play. I'm gonna go for a Toxic. Alright. Guys, we're kind of getting smoked, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm gonna get charged up again. Avoid the poison! No! It's all good, it's all good. I'm gonna slack here. Actually, yeah, okay, this is fine. I will discharge again. Because surely it's not Great Tusk coming in on Toxic. It's King Gambit. And Chip on Gambit is how we win, I think. Oh, well, we get to do a lot of damage to this. I'm fine with that too. And now we're going to get the Toxic on the Great Tusk. Perfect, perfect. Do we keep Bellybolt the God? Yeah, I mean, he's nasty with the Jolteon, I can't even lie. And he conditioned by switching out versus Tusk the first time. This is well played. I think it's Great Tusk. Okay. I'm gonna E-speed this for the chippage. Oh, we're so back. What? I could be Ice Spinner. How dare you just assume? It's all good. I'm just gonna... Aloe. Alright. Very free flip turn here. I think we can win this. Because Specs Darkrai is looking very strong. Also, Weird Hamster and Mia. I just Ice Beam. Does this do enough with the to AV King? It doesn't. That's a very disappointing amount of damage, I will say. What else does the Jolteon run? I would assume maybe Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, could be Calm Mind. I'm just gonna Mirror Coat this. Nope. Aloe is getting chipped down a little bit. Sad stuff. Sad stuff to see. Just gonna Dark Pulse now. Yeah, because if you can't let Apple die. That would be a Giga Throw. The Jolt is Calm Mind? That makes sense too. We'll just sack Bellybolt here. I think we just lose the Gambit, to be completely honest. That's okay. We made shiest moves. Oh, boys. It's time. He doesn't know. He doesn't know! Wait, we didn't kill! But we flinched. I don't even think this matters. In complete honesty. Pretty sure we still lose. Ooh, very nice nasty plot. I think that's game. Kinda need this, right? Sack ticket time. It turns out Jolteon is the better PU Electric than Bellybolt. Alright, let's go for a choke here. If they switch King Gambit on that, that was probably our only chance, but it's tough. Fish for a Mirror Coat again. Maybe there's a chance. But I feel like Flip Turn just makes so much more sense. Nah, we'll Mirror Coat. Does this even kill Hydrapple? Nah, not even close. Okay. I see a world. We outplay every sucker punch. Oh! Great Tusk lives? That's crazy. Alright, GG, GG. Many have lost and fallen to this Jolteon team. It is not embarrassing to do so. Alright, let's see who's next. The stream's been going on for about 2 hours, so I think I'll get a few more games, and then I'll catch you guys tomorrow around probably like 9 a.m. I think. Like 9 a.m. Pacific time, I think should be good. Let's see, who else needs to play? Basil 1-1. This is a random team I made back in the day, featuring a Solvest Volcanion, a Terrablast Fairy. Pretty cool. This guy's team is my favorite though. He's got Iron Hands and he's got Raging Bolt. Got some outdated sets here though, I'm gonna be honest. What am I cooking? Fortunately, they do have Rotom washed into Volcanion. It is a tough pill to swallow. But we're just gonna get up here. Heat that pump like a champ. And we'll go Petch. Also, something I announced early in the stream for those that are new. We are doing an OUBL tournament. Me and my friends. It's an 8-man tournament. Best of 1 or best of 3, depending on what people agree to. That video should be coming out very soon. A lot of very hype games using a very strong roster of Pokemon. I can actually show it now. Basically, if you like any of these Pokemon, Palafin, Lugia, Nihilape, Crown version, all these guys, we're gonna be using them in a tournament. You're allowed to bring 2 of each, with the rest being an OU team or UU, whatever filler you want. And then our goal is to see who is broken, who should absolutely never see the light of day in OU, and who has potential to potentially be dropped. Should be a lot of fun. Very excited for that. We're just gonna go for a Malignant. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We already recorded some of the games for it, and my god, it's some unbelievable stuff happening. I'm gonna just say that. Alright. Rotom the Demon is back in. I don't think we can kill this guy. I'll be completely honest. Don't think we can kill it. But this Hatterene looks quite good. Get a Nuzzle on something, perhaps. We got a lot of challenges today. I'm sorry to the people that we're not going to be able to play. But don't worry about it. There will be tomorrow. Definitely going to do this again. And definitely hope to have a lot of tournament games to go over either live or replay of that. Because that is kind of the central purpose of it. Let's see. I'll delete this. Nice. We got the Nuzzle off on Gambit. It's a major deal. And we go Zapdos. Perfect. I'm gonna full switch. Clicking Nuzzle versus 3 electrics. I know, I'm crazy like that. It's just all the electrics lose the Draining Kiss, right? So they can't really go for that. Also, fun fact, Pain Split is not blocked by Psychic Noise. I think? Actually, I don't even know if that's true. I could have just lied to everybody. Alright. I think I'll just bring Tinglu in. No, I probably want Tinglu. I'll just go Za. Very lucky for us. And now we can just fire off a close combat. There's actually no switchness to this. And we're muscle band too. Why are we muscle band? Good question. I have no idea. Alright, this thing is gonna Terra Fairy, probably. But we don't really have anything for that, so I'm just gonna go Petch. Okay, Pain Split still works. Good to know, good to know. I'm not just capping. Perfect. Now we can just Hex, and it should knock it out. As free as it gets, absolutely. Yo, 24 to King Gambit. That's a lot of damage, boys. That's a lot of damage. Why do they run Ghost? They run Ghost because it walls the E-Speed Earthquake Dragonite set. It's a very ancient tech though. It hasn't been used quite often recently. What's good, Wild Wave? I hope you're happy to see Team Northeast escaped relegation and made it to the playoffs, guaranteed. This Glamore is very annoying. It's definitely going to get a free spin versus us. But now we can go Hat and spam Psynoise. It's quite free too. Oh. Alright, how much is this going to do? Oh, it does it all. So it looks like a Sash Glamora maybe. Okay, Raging Bolt the Beast is in. I'm gonna Hard Switch Tinglu. We're not messing around with this guy. We're gonna whirl this thing out. Get that guy out of here. Rotom back in. Rock's going back up. You know the vibes. What is your best advice come OLT? Great question. OLT is... it's such a tricky tour. You know, something that many tour players would kind of disapprove of, but it's probably worth doing. I didn't do this because I don't think I needed to when I was playing OLT, but scouting out people, like seeing who's in a game, and like kind of counter teaming them, honestly, is probably a pretty effective method now that I think about it. Like if someone is using 6-0 by stall, you bring stall. It's a little grimy, but if you want to qualify, like that's your main goal rather than improving, definitely can go with that strategy. Just gonna fish versus this. Petch doing Petch things. Okay, don't get it. It's all good. I think I'll sack Zapdos here. Don't even bother with OLT, it's not worth it. I like OLT. It's fun, it's fun. But if you're just like playing to like enjoy the game, just bring your favorite team. Because your favorite team is what you're going to be able to outplay with the most, of course. And the one you're most comfortable with. A lot of people do quit OLT. It's a very mentally taxing tournament. But I also like that you could just play after work, you know? Or like in the evening, you just want to chill. Obviously, if you get tilted, you're not going to be chilling, but that's just how it is. Definitely bring a strong team, your favorite team. Also, I would recommend watching as many games as possible if you have the time to. Like, if you have free time, even if you're not playing actively at that moment, you can definitely see what's being brought and what's winning, because ulti always brings innovation, always brings some crazy tech. Like, do you guys remember Vert invented what was it, Brute Bonnet Sun, and like 20 people qualified with it, including me. I used it for the most part. So definitely keep an eye on the ladder. Don't just only watch your games. Make sure to check that out too. All right, it's time. My favorite set is in. Terra Fairy Blast, Salvis Volcanion. Should be getting the dub here. And a lot of damage. Yeah, we're definitely playing Mario Kart Wii tonight. I low-key want to stream Mario Kart Wii, but I feel like people aren't gonna be very interested in it. But I think it would be fun. Mario Kart Wii is an awesome game. But probably not gonna happen. Yeah, that Brute Bonnet Sun was true innovation genius. Like, Bird is so good. Who is the oldest Pokemon player? First of all, Blunder. Second of all, CTC. Third of all, I actually don't know. It might be... Who is the oldest Pokemon player? It might actually be CTC, but he's banned, obviously. Alright, we're gonna get maybe one or two more, because I see the stream is winding down a little bit. Yeah, Hitmonlee was definitely the old, or the Quasar, because the Quasar is this old player that played RBY, and he actually has a son that won OLT, which is ridiculous, by the way. His son is Alexander. Yeah, I'm kidding. It's not Blunder. We just always meme him for being old, even though he's literally only like 1 or 2 years older than me. Alright, what should we bring next? We gotta spin back with this team. This team was done dirty. Vert is alive, thank everything. We were very worried for him, actually. Like, it was a really big deal to us. We were like, oh my god. Like, he has no contact or anything, but he recently came back. He's still not completely settled into Pokemon. Give him some time, but the GOAT will be back, and he will try OLT, I'm sure. Alright, facing a very interesting team. Like a typical gold Wogerlando team, except you got a Mamoswine. Oh, buddy. We're getting boosted here. Even though we have Ivy Cudgel, I'm pretty sure I want a Spike. This is so greedy, but I'm pretty sure I want a Spike. How can we free CTC from the Shadow Realm? That's a good question. Oh, love to hear that, Silver J. Maybe I'll just do it. Like, it'll probably only be like 10 people, because, you know, the gang is here to watch Pokemon greatness, which is understandable. We're gonna get some chip on this. Oh, that did a lot. But how do we free CTC? I mean, he's doing a lot of community service right now. The issue is, being in China, you have to use a VPN to log on to Showdown, and the VPN unlocks him, so sometimes he accidentally talks, and that sets him back. But, you know. Alright, here we're gonna go Moth, I think. Oh, Moth looks like a major threat. We'll keep it in the back. Good collab with Joey. Thank you, bro. I think I went 0-2, but it was still a lot of fun competitive games. I think we got like 3 really high ladder players, which is pretty crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go Pult here, I think. Because we go Pult, if they go Samurott, then we're chipping it for Iron Moth anyways, which is fine. CTC can appeal, I think, this winter. Just a long time from now. I hope he can play SPL, because when he was playing SPL, he was pretty crazy. Alright, Crispy Bacon. Shout out Crispy Bacon. Very strong tournament player. This Mamoswine is scary as hell though. I cannot lie. Cannot lie at all. Ice Shard is coming out, so I'm gonna hard switch Iron Moth, I think. Nice. We can hopefully boost up, get some threats in. Oh, we do get the boost, so we're a Giga threat right now. Is Terra here crazy? I don't think so. Oh, if it's AV it is, but... Nah, Terra here is definitely crazy. We'll just E-ball. Oh, we would have knocked it out. Damn, it's all good. Now it's Mew time, I want to say. Yeah, this winter, it's cooked for my bro, unfortunately. Oh no! What? Why did that live? Oh no. It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster for Mew. Mew is not that guy. Nah, I don't think permabans are ever completely unappealable, but in some cases they are, I guess. In some cases they are. Like, you can always talk to a staff. It's usually a long waiting period if you are permabanned, but in some cases you're fine. It's gonna be a close game. I think Iron Valiant might be able to do it. CCC just in the doghouse, not the grave. Well said, well said. I actually really like this team. I never got to bring it to tournament because I was scared. I was like, there's no way Mew is good. And as you can see, I'm playing a 5v6. I'm just gonna go for damage on this. Oh my god! That was close. Oh crap. Okay. I don't like that. We might be cooked, boys. Oh, actually we lived that naturally without Terra. And then if they Terra, I think we win. Oh, okay, okay. I see you, bro. I see you. Think we lose to this, maybe? Does Pull live? Actually, if we live with Valiant, I think we have a chance. Oh, that's a great double. That was a fantastic double by them. Good stuff, good stuff. I think CC does kill it though. Right, yeah. And then we knock off. Well, with the player like CTC, who knows what can happen. Because he does help the community a lot. Yeah, this was a really close one. I think Shadow Ball should just knock this out. Hopefully. Alright, let's get one more. The final challenger is Pume. We're gonna spin one more game with the Necrozma Sun, and we're facing E-Terade. That's a crazy one. Maybe I did build this team. I think it's labeled like Iron Leaves is trash or something like that. Which is funny. Alright. Let's just get Rockset versus Pincurchin, I think. Okay. I'm gonna swap out to Ninetales versus this thing. But yeah, as the stream is winding down and gonna end soon, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you want to further support the channel, you can join as a member, but obviously, if you can't, all good. Nothing else is gonna change. Just offering a little bit of extra insight and replay and team analysis with them. Oh, nice Volt Switch. I also think I have all of my tournament games done as far as I'm aware for the week, so I'm not gonna have anything tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna start bright and early for the stream, and we're gonna spectate some Smog Tour sets and World Cup tiebreaks if they happen. Alright, how do we... Oh, I forgot, guys. Special Raging Bolt, not a problem for Slitherwing. Let me take that 20%. Get an Earthquake too. Nah, this is... Yeah, we can Earthquake. The 1200s are spamming my teams. I'm sorry to hear that. Your team is super unusual. Is it viable or no? It can win. It's not a consistent team by any means, but it could work. It could work. I'm glad to hear that, Silver J. Alright. I think it's Iron Moth time. We get down to business. Unless I made this Psyshock, then it's a disaster. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm glad it's helping some of you guys. That's kind of the goal. I feel like a lot of tour players kind of put everything, they kind of gatekeep things from the rest of the community. Like, they don't really interact with people that maybe struggle on ladder or struggle in tournaments, but I feel like it's always a good thing to be able to have people improve and just increase the member of competitive level and stuff. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Cody. Yeah, right now the Discord is only members, but I'm working on how to expand that and like let everybody in, but like give some perks to members so they get a little something extra. Yeah, if these look fun, I can link some of the teams I used today. I don't know how competitive they are per se, but they're definitely some fun. Okay, this thing is a threat now. Now that it has Rising Voltage, this might 2-hit kill my boy Slitherwing. Oh? Hold on. We might have to make a heinous play here. I think we live Hawlucha every time. So I think this is fine. Quotation marks fine. It's actually not Virizion, it's my guy Iron Leaves. You know, I was always saying Iron Leaves would be such a good Pokemon if it had 350 speed or even like a little bit more, because right now it's outsped by Wake, it's outsped by everything. Like, it's tough out here for Iron Leaves. Like, they really snubbed it. It would be such a strong guy if it was a little bit faster, you know? Like, it's a true shame. True shame. How much is this Flamethrower gonna do in Sun? Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Alright, so now we can just stay in, and then First Impression wins the game. The The Smogon sample sets need huge updates because there's like 6 different EV sets for Zama. Yeah, that's true. It could always use some updating. Guys, what is that damage, by the way? Slitherwing with 660 def. Alright. I think we're gonna end it here, but I will maybe stream Mario Kart tonight, because my friends and I play, and it's a goofy time. If like a couple people are interested, maybe they can, if they're around later in the evening, they can tap in. But tomorrow, be here at 9 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m. PST, GMT -7 Pacific California time. We'll do some more of this. We'll do some more analysis of replays and catching some different kinds of games and stuff. So to answer your final question, Wild Wave, meta is interesting. I'm not sure it's my favorite right now, but I think it's still fun, and I think there's still potential. I think the issue is Wogerpon, but at the same time, you can't ban it, so it's really tricky. But yeah, thank you guys all for joining. What time is tonight? Ooh. Fortunately, Silver J, it might be morning for you, honestly, but we'll see, we'll see. I might not do it anyways, we'll see if it's a good time. But thank you all for joining, take care, and I'll catch you very soon tomorrow. Peace. Oh, actually, let me link some teams first before I leave. I totally forgot about that. Hold up, hold up. Let me link some teams. Alright, that's the link for the Weird Sun. What else was kind of cool? This team is really bad. Mew is really bad. Alright, and now I'll see you guys later. Peace and take care. Have a good rest of your weekend.